The most famous thing that's quoted about Tolkien saying, in the preface to the second edition of The Lord of the Rings, I despise allegory in all of its forms. This is the argument that's used against people that want to deny the Catholic presence in The Lord of the Rings. He says repeatedly in his letters, not that it's not an allegory, that it is an allegory. I actually quoted one example when that lady said, is it an allegory of atomic power? And he said, no, it's an allegory of death and immortality, an allegory of power usurped for domination. So he calls it an allegory himself, calls it an allegory in other places. So what he's guilty of is loose talk. But my immediate response would be, when I say The Lord of the Rings is a fundamentally religious and Catholic work, I'm not saying it Tolkien is. So the argument against The Lord of the Rings being a fundamentally religious and Catholic work is an argument against its author who says that it is. You know why Tolkien said that in the preface to the second edition? When The Lord of the Rings was first published, it was just after World War II. And all the allegory was about that Sauron with the red eye was communism, and Saruman with the white hand was Nazism, and the Shire was England, Minas Tirith was the West, the Western Alliance. And Tolkien didn't like that sort of allegorizing. To lower the level of his work to that of mere politics,